any hot flight attendant pickup strats? Man, that's interesting that you say that, because first of all, no. But second of all, you know how there's, I don't know much about this, and I could Google it, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. But have you heard of the idea of the Mile High Club, right? Isn't that, what is the Mile High Club? I think the Mile High Club, as far as I know, it means that you've had sex on an airplane. Is that what that means? And if that's the case, how could that exist? How could you possibly have sex on an airplane? Unless you're in the captain's thing. How are you supposed to do that? It's impossible. I can't even take a piss on an airplane or take a shit on an airplane. It's so small and shaky. You're gonna poke an eye out, or poke your own eye out, or something bad's gonna happen. There's no room. It's super small. In the toilet, it's impossible. Have you ever been on an airplane? There's no room. Have you ever tried to take a shit on an airplane? I mean, taking a shit it's kind of hard to do on an airplane, but it doesn't require nearly as much like hand-eye coordination or gyrating or any kind of like, you know, you just fucking sit down and make it happen, right? And it's hard enough doing that. So I don't think that this is a real thing. I think this is like an urban legend. Nobody does that. And even if you did do that, everyone in the area would know you're doing that. How are you going to go into the restroom with another person without, you know, sounding the alarm? It's impossible. I think it's made up. Nobody ever did that. Right? I don't believe it. Unless you're a pilot. Maybe if you're a pilot. You know, one time I was on an airplane and I'm sitting over there. I had like a front row seat because it was a small airplane. And the pilots came in and they went into the cockpit or whatever it's called. And the attendants were all there. And then this other guy showed up. He was a regular clothed guy. And he started talking to the pilots. And then he knocked on the pilot door. And they let him in, and he went in. And I asked the lady, I said, hey, who the fuck was that guy? The guy who just went into the pilot room without any fucking, you know, credentials, you know? And she said, oh, that's a, and she said this like industry colloquialism, like that's a squatter pilot. And squatter pilots can hitch a ride on an airplane by sitting in the cockpit. And, you know, it's a thing that they always do. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So there's going to be this third guy in there not involved in this operation who's hitching a ride? And you can do that? And it's apparently something you could do. I don't know if that was real or what. But it happened. For sure. Like, they tried to pull the beard over my eyes. And nobody said anything. And I didn't want to start anything because, you know, then I'm going to be that weird guy that's starting shit that has a beard. So then everyone's going to, you know, call the Twitch cops. Man, flying is... I'm getting stressed out. Let's not talk about it anymore. Speak with the chief ecologist. Who's that?